Hello everyone, it's Lottie. I'm back with another sketchbook tour. I just finished this one like within the last month. Her name is Cake. I've had her for around a year, so I'm kind of emotional to like let her go per se. But I had a lot of joy bringing her to life, and I'm happy to be able to show her to you today. As a warning, this is not a child-friendly sketchbook in terms of there's artistic nudity and also like mental health stuff. And yeah, I just wanted to give that warning beforehand. There might be some gore too, I'm not sure, I don't really remember. Some body horror, stuff like that. So, you know, keep yourself safe. And we'll begin this sketchbook tour. Yeah. So this is the cover. I used those like puffy paint things for the front to kind of try and make it look like a cake. I don't know how successful it was, but I liked it. I think it's cute. I also tied this My Melody ribbon onto it because I've had this ribbon forever and I just wanted to put it somewhere and I thought it matched so lovely. She's also like barely holding on. So she's taped together in quite a few ways. Here's the back of it. I love this sticker. Look at how pretty that is. This was like an artist loft sketchbook. Those suck. I don't recommend them. Like I said, she fell apart pretty quickly. Even though I do stuff them pretty full, I still couldn't recommend them even for like normal use, but I'm gonna still probably buy them because I am who I am. I love a cheap sketchbook. So with that, let's begin. So as we see here, started July 2nd of 2022 to July 26th of 2023. So it was almost a full, no, it was a little over a full year, which is really rare for me. I very rarely keep sketchbooks this long, but I really wanted to fill her as much as I could. And yeah, Cake. I probably could have made that cuter, but I don't know. I kind of like how childish my handwriting looks sometimes. Here's the first page. Yeah, I really like how weird this one is. I'm not gonna lie. Controversial yet true statement about me is I love mixing graphite and markers. I just think they're such a like horrible, beautiful combination because it gets like all gross. The markers get all gross, so I only really do it with cheap markers, but I love that like gross graininess it creates. I don't know, I love a good texture. I love a good horrible smear of, I don't know, graphite. Trying to do it here too. I did a lot of writing in this book if I remember correctly. So this was the second page. These are my girlfriend's plushies. I was trying to remember their names as I wrote it down. And Bunnicorn. These stickers are kind of random, but they're from, my girlfriend gave them to me. But so I do enjoy looking at them. And one of my go-to things is like when I have a sketch that I'm like, oh, there's so much blankness around it, I don't like it, I'll just like throw some black around it to make it pop, especially with sketches. This is my boyfriend's family dog. He's so she's so cute. Look at her. I don't know, I brought like colored pencils over when I was hanging out with them and just drew their dog. I love her. I'm gonna try and do a big portrait of her at some point. And then some, I did a lot of collaging in this sketchbook, which was really exciting for me. I really like this ink piece. It was also done at my boyfriend's family's house because I was in a drawn mood, I guess. This is when I first got more comfortable with the sketchbook around here, because like, I don't know, the first couple pages I feel like are always so trying to figure out like what not what the sketchbook's gonna feel like, but getting over the nervousness, like it's like a first date, you know? So yeah, some doves bringing some guts. I still really love this sketch. It's definitely one of my favorite pieces out of this sketchbook for sure. I just think the posing is really nice. This is something I draw in a lot of sketchbooks, this like, I don't know, this kind of sequential imagery. And then you've gotta love a good cat girl. There's actually quite a few cat girls in this sketchbook if I remember correctly. She's your fighter. I like this piece a lot still. Yeah, I love this character. I need to draw them more. And I love vintage stickers, vintage paper stickers. I've had these stickers for so long that some of them have like fallen off the sticker page for just existing for too long, I guess. So I need to use them up. So I tried to do that here a little bit. And then I love when like over time sketchbooks like gather like texture from the other pages. I love that. I know some people use fixative, but I almost never use fixative in my sketchbooks because I do like that effect. Speaking of cat girls, so the idea behind this one is I wanted to have like a magazine spread of a like sexy cat girl was the idea. Yeah, I don't know, this one was fun. This is when I really started getting more mixed media-y in this sketchbook. Like I think this was done with dip pen, and then we got some Posca markers going on. This is actually the sparkly, if you can see it right here and like in her eyes and stuff, is just straight up nail polish, like sparkly nail polish that I've had forever that like isn't safe to use on humans anymore, so I use it in my sketchbook. But I really like, yeah, this is a good one. And it cracks me up every time. I drew my partners as furries because I have no self-control. I have to make everybody a furry in my life, essentially, at some point. But yeah, I just, you know, the furification of your loved ones. Yeah, I love this Doodle. It's so cute. This is when I like started like collaging random things into the sketchbook, I think. Like I was still doing like a piece here and a piece there, but later on it gets a lot more collagey. So we have this. Yeah, keep on moving the sketchbook, I apologize. This is actually golden paint too, which was fun. I think it's paint. It might be a mix of paint and like colored pencil. So I still like this one a lot. I remember I was still working where I was at the time, and I was doing this on a break, I think, or like after work. I don't know. I really like this one still. And I love the sticker pack I got. Now this one I like a lot, but unfortunately it has a glaring spelling issue. It's funny because I spelled it right when I was like getting the word idea out, and then I still messed it up, but it's okay. I don't mind. It's whatever. I'm a really bad speller. So yeah, I like this expression a lot. I think the posing is good, so I can forgive myself. Here we go. This is when it like kind of picks up with the collaging. I like this. One of the things I did with this sketchbook is I wasn't afraid to just like doodle little things and then like cover it up later. I got some Tyler the Creator going on, or like that one little line from his song. And I also have really cute like little to-do lists like notepads right now too, so I've been using that a lot to collage because they're just too cute. I can't throw these out. What? It's crazy. Also, I love Kirby. This one is, I think, one of my more favorite pages. I got a whole bunch of construction paper, like pretty colored construction paper, and did a lot of doodling on that, so I pasted a lot of it into the sketchbook. And then my girlfriend gave me some origami paper, which is cool. I love these little stickers. Look how cute. I don't know, I really like collaging cute trash that I get because I can't let it go, and it also reminds me of like what was going on at the time. I don't know, I think I've said it before, but my sketchbooks are kind of like visual diaries in a sense to me, because I always like can remember what's going on, like, or what was going on when I drew these things, so it brings me a lot of joy in that sense. This is also one of my favorite pages. This is inspired by my girlfriend. She loves ghosts. And I love the concept that all shooting stars are ghosts. I don't know. And then you can kind of see the glitteriness of it. From that nail polish. I wonder how that'll hold up over time, because that's not archival at all. I did not think about that. Oh well. I guess it's a good thing I'm recording this then, right? Again, I like this posing a lot. I kind of got more comfortable with sketching in this, in terms of like, I use just pen for this one. So I use a lot of pen sketching and marker sketching in the sketchbook, and I think it did me a lot of good, to be honest. Like, I got better at form because of it. I like the colors in this one. This was from like a highlighter, I think, that I picked up from Michael's or something. Yeah, I love pink. Specifically this kind of pink and this kind of mint color is so phenomenal. It reminds me of my friend Penelope a bit too. And then we have some sketches. This is when I was like picking this character back up after putting her down for a while. So I was trying to remember like her face and stuff, like how to draw her face, and these aren't very good depictions of it, but I got it back after a while. Her name is Ego. Here's her as a furry, because once again I cannot help myself. I like this one a lot, this red. Lots of good, you gotta love a good anime girl sticker. You throw that on anything and it's gonna look good. But these are notes from my friend, when I was talking to my friend, and I wanted to respond to them. Posca marker. I think this is a Posca marker color. It looks like it. Yeah, this is a good one. I had fun with the stickers on this one. And this is so cute. I love this one. I love Pokemon. Yeah, this was my take on like the Antichrist, but like from the perspective of my characters who are like an angel and a devil, and if they had a baby, then they're a lesbian baby. Well, no, they're lesbians. I don't know if the Antichrist would be a lesbian. Anyways, this is like what my take was. I didn't really think it out that far, but I don't know, I liked the design well enough, and then me and my partner as a doodle. This is a good one. I keep on saying this is my favorite, but I think it's just because it's been a long enough time that I haven't seen a lot of these sketches, so it's nice to see them again. But yeah, this is my character BB. Oh wait, no, her name is not BB, it's Boba. I lied to you. I have another character named BB, but this is like baby in French, I think. Don't quote me on that. But she loves boba, and she drinks a lot of boba. She's a raccoon, like a golden raccoon. And yeah, I had a good time drawing this one, I remember. This one was done with I think it was a Pentel brush pen, but again, don't quote me on it. I used too many like different mediums to like list what I used this time because I don't remember all of them. Also, I'm pretty stuffy, so I apologize if I'm sniffling at all. I really like this sketch. I think I got the body like in a nice flow, and this was done with the construction paper I was talking about, but also Crayola markers. I think I got a Crayola marker set, and I was pumped because those things slap. To be honest, like, yeah, you can't compare them necessarily to like Copics or whatever, but like they're beautiful tools in their own sense. Like, look at the amount of like color that came off of those, and also like the line quality is amazing. Like, if you can pick up yourself like a cheap, well, they're always cheap, but like a good pack of Crayola colored markers, they are fun to work with. And then they make beautiful, like, if you add water to them, like afterwards, like they create beautiful watercolor looks. So I do recommend them. And then we have a little angel bunny, or like a saint bunny, I don't know. I think I was just doodling. And then this was the prototype to my ball jointed dough character. I made her a paper doll, and then I wrote her a letter. That's what's going on behind her. These were like the prototype heads. I'll try and like, if I can figure out, maybe I'll put like an image of what the actual doll looks like here. Here, I'll use some YouTuber magic. Yeah, this is a good one. I love a bright red and a bright yellow together. It just screams warning, don't come near me. Yeah, and then like a kind of doodly my melody. Yeah, this is when I was trying to figure out my friend's logo design, and then a little letter to my partner, and then, yeah. All I care about is a little coffee treat. I went to the club and got severely overwhelmed, but the club was a cafe. A busy cafe was the club. This is cute though. I do like this. My girlfriend did this, like it was on a separate piece of paper and then I cut it out. She does a lot of cool kind of like abstract and like pattern work, and it's really fun. She gives me like stuff to use all the time in my sketchbooks. This character is supposed to like look weird, and I don't know if I always pull it off, but she's supposed to look a little bit disturbing in terms of like if she were like real, she would give us a little bit of, what's that word, she would freak us out a little bit if we saw her in real life, like humans. Her face would freak us out. But so I try and give that vibe, but it doesn't always translate really well in my like cuter style, so I wanted to kind of try and push myself to do that a little bit here. This was just, I think, Crayola marker doodling, but like with the thinner ones this time. I think actually this was a scent marker, and that like no longer smells because it's like way too old. If I remember back in the day, it smelled like cherry though. More of that. I love me an Egon Sheila looking body. Yeah. This is kind of like a loose doodle of my character Idafer, which I think will come up more in this sketchbook. Actually, right here, she comes up right here. This was by my girlfriend once again. Some collaging. There's Ego again. And this is when I was thinking about like shape language and how mine had become kind of weak, or like my use of shapes in art I felt like had become weak. So I tried to start pushing myself here a little bit more in that regard. Also, if the lighting is changing wildly, it keeps on going from cloudy light today was probably not the day to do this, but I did it. Just some doodling of my character Doe. Here's her again. In like a more feral form. I don't draw her like that too often anymore, but I should, because every time I do, I'm like, whoa, she's pretty cool. This was a face study. I don't remember of the actress's name. I think they're an actress or a model, but I really liked their face proportions. They kind of reminded me of Ego, so I wanted to practice that. This was just like my girlfriend's like parents' house backyard. I did a quick drawing of that. Peta. This was, I attempted to draw Will Graham from Hannibal, NBC, and it was okay. It turned out alright-ish, but it wasn't good enough for me to feel like it looked like Will Graham, so I flipped it upside down to make myself feel better about it. But I got to render some skin tones, so that was fun. I love rendering skin tones on green. I think it's so cool. I think it was just, I don't remember what kind of marker, probably, I don't know, honestly. I think some of it was Crayola again, and then I have some Prismacolor pencils going on. I should have done dog stickers! I'm such a fool! Oh well. Some bubble bunnies. I do like these guys. And then these were like all figure studies. I had not done figure studies in years at this point, or at least a year. These are all pretty rough, but I don't know. I didn't hate them enough to cover them up. Or maybe I was just too lazy to. That is also a possibility. I do like them. No, I don't like them, but they're good enough. I ended up like kind of kicking my ass and like doing a whole bunch of digital ones after this because I was like, I need to get better. We got a pearl for Steven Universe. This was done like mostly with watercolor and some marker and pencil while I was in a coffee shop. I do love pearl. Who doesn't love a tragic pearl? And then this was when I moved. Like, I think this is the first thing I drew when we moved. Like the next day after moving. It's like the perspective from our like bedroom window. And then this is a 4-leaf clover. Oh my god, I found 2 4-leaf clovers in the span of 24 hours, like in separate patches. And I was like, wow, magic is real. Like, sincerely, I was like, wow, magic is real. And I put this one in here. My cat ate the other one. He's okay, by the way. I checked to make sure because it was just 1 clover. But I was like, you silly goose. But he's like, I don't know. That cat is unstoppable. I like this one. I do like this one. This was done with like, I think a calligraphy pen. Or calligraphy marker, rather. This is my character Mags. And then, yeah. Yeah. I like all the squiggliness of this page. This one, like, I came back to, and I meant to, like, do more to this one, I think, but I kept on, like, editing it more and hating it more, so I just stopped. But we got a good cinema roll. Little guy over here. And this is when I learned that crocodiles or alligators, I don't know, one of those guys, they can, like, live forever, in a way. Like, they only die of, like, disease sometimes, like cancer or like blunt force trauma, which is crazy. Don't listen to me, by the way. I don't know if that's true, but from what I have learned, I thought that was very interesting. We got some life drawings. I do like how I captured this guy's though. some more ink drawings. I think I was going through an ink moment where I wanted to do a lot of inking with my brush pen. Yeah, I do like this one a lot. We got some lovely self-portraits, again with just going in with the ink. I did not do a lot of sketching in graphite or pencil before putting down inks in this sketchbook, which I kind of like. It forced me to get better faster in a way. I do these every once in a while when I'm like stuck at a sketchbook and I'm like, I just need to put something in there so I can do the next thing and not be worried about it. Like just get some art to paper kind of thing. And it does help. This was just like an outfit of the day kind of drawing. I wore a witch hat out, and I think it was a cute fit. And then I said that cheesecake toast was witch food because I was eating it and I'm a witch. This is just some more like coffee house sketchbooking. I think a lot of this sketchbook is actually from my sitting in my favorite coffee shop and sketching. In fact, this is like a drawing of that coffee house. And then this art over here, this is actually another page I like pasted in that my girlfriend did the drawings on this, like these parts. And then I just like felt like practicing perspective. Aw, look it. It's kind of, I think this might be the dead center of the sketchbook. Which means we're mostly done because I did not finish the sketchbook in terms of like completing all the pages. Don't do that. I think this was like pentel brush, and then I added like water right away afterwards to create this kind of like airy kind of texture. And then this was a drawing from my friend Nico. And then that's my character Idafer I was talking about. There's Ego, there's Mags, and that's my character who needs a new name. I just pulled this down. There's nothing on the bottom of it. I just wanted to finish this dress because it looked kind of awkward being cut off that way. Peep the Vivian Westwood. These were odd, I'm not gonna lie. I can't say that I loved them. In terms of flavor. But I found some old My Little Pony stickers I had. I was like, yo! These are just doodles. I think I had lost some of my inking confidence at this point. But, because I obviously, over the space of a year, I put this sketchbook down and again a lot and then like picked it back up kind of thing. I do like this page though. This is cool. And then this comes out. I thought it was kind of cute. And then these were cute too. I was just messing around with style. I drew my boyfriend's desk. More life drawing. This was at a little food joint that we go to sometimes, and then I went to the coffee shop after the food joint and painted this over it. I love me a good tree. Speaking of trees, then we got my character Faye again with the Posca markers, I think this time. Yeah, these all look like paint pens. And yeah, I think this is my life drawing. I love how delicate this one looks. And I never used that. I don't think I use this pen that often, which is kind of a shame because it's I have such a hard time with capturing good line work, like light line work. And I don't know. I always end up going for a bolder pen most of the time, but this is cute. I really like this. This was a puzzle actually my girlfriend did, and this was like the display thing, you know, that they give you to look at so you can like make the puzzle bright, you know, a reference, I guess. And then this was just a still life that I made out of like Cholula and bottles of water. It was basically the shit that was on my coffee table at the time. I made a little still life because I was like, man, I need to do more life drawing. I never really finished this one, but that's okay. I love that there's like unfinished and finished work in a sketchbook. This was by my girlfriend again. Oh, 2 characters. Boba. This is like a boba straw, like, thing. Container, case, plastic, sleeve. And then Faye again. I love rendering with Prismacolor pencils. I think it's so fun. Then we got a skate park. Yeah, I just wanted to draw the skate park my partners were skating in. A little comic. I think I've posted this one. And then my character Dolly that I drew on probably some paper bag, like trash bag. Or not trash bag, but like delivery bag. And then we got this one. I think we're coming to the end now. This was a thumbnail for a painting I did. And I love this. She like, I cut her out forever ago, and like she kind of just like lived around our house. Like she would like spring up everywhere. It was really funny. Should use that. The face on this like simultaneously scares me and cracks me up. This is a redraw I did for this thing I redraw every couple years, and then like immediately afterwards I improved a little bit and I was like, damn it, but I must accept. And then this was another kind of life drawing of my apartment. Tony Hawk. I love me a good I love a good bird woman. I love them. Oh no, this sticker came off. Some sketches that I never finished, unfortunately. Or not unfortunately. They had their purpose. This was like a life drawing. Coming to the end now, and you can kind of feel it petering out. Yeah, we are at the end now. I think, yeah, that's basically it. This page is like perma stuck together. So yeah, I think, yeah, I didn't do anything here. There's like some random papers and stuff, but yeah, that was Cake. I had a good time going through it with you guys. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I don't have a scanned version of this yet. Eventually I will scan it because I have a plan to scan all my sketchbooks eventually. So yeah, I don't know. That is really all I got for you today. Thank you so much for watching this. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your kindness. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. All right. Bye.